question is, they are allowed, starting on Monday, to actually allow fans into the venues, the WWE venue in Orlando, and, of course, the AEW wrestling event down there in Jacksonville, right outside of the Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium, Daly's place. Mm-hmm. So I immediately said, I got to call Jim Ross, jrsbarbecue.com. I mean, he is Mr. AEW. He is the voice of wrestling. And so we talked about it this morning, and I want to bring him on here because the question is, will wrestling start allowing fans, according to the governor's guidelines, they can allow fans in, social distancing, but venues will be only allowed at 25% capacity, and the thought is, who will jump first? Will this happen? Jim Ross joins us now. He's still in Oklahoma. He's heading down to Florida, and he joins us now. JR, good to talk to you. Glad we got to chat this morning because there's going to be a lot of confusion as this story continues to unwind about will wrestling allow it. You guys have a big event coming up at the end of the month down there, a pay-per-view, and we don't know what's going to happen by then, but we know now that you guys are allowed. And when we talked, Jim, you said, I don't think this is the smart thing to do. Get us up to date on this.
Well, and good to talk to you, Tony, hear your voice as usual. I got some, after we talked, I confirmed what you and I chatted about. We're planning on going live beginning this Wednesday, every other Wednesday. So we'll go live on Wednesday night, then we'll come back on Thursday and take the next Wednesday show. So all of our shows right now in May are scheduled to be in a closed set, much like you have seen thus far from our production. I think the general consensus from Tony Khan and everybody else at AEW is it's a little early. Let's wait. Let's be careful. Let's be safe and sorry. So I know many of us are I'm getting my blood work done on Tuesday. So we're going to double check, make sure everybody's cool. And if they're not, then they'll be isolated. What do you call it? Quarantine. I don't mind being quarantined in an Airbnb on the beach in Jacksonville, just to tell you that right now. Mm-hmm. But I hope it doesn't happen. But bottom line is, I am under the impression there will be no AEW before a live audience in the entire month of May. We'll revisit it as we go forward in June and July if it's safe, and for the workers and the crew. And this affects more than just the wrestlers. You know how that goes. There's a ton of folks there, freelancers making a living. They sure as hell don't want to get sick. So I think maybe we get back live, perhaps in early summer, but it's not going to be in May. We're not going to be following the governor's permission. I just think it's too early. I think it's too early nationally to go crazy on this thing. So that's where we stand with that deal.
Jim Ross, of course, JR.